We have a liftoff.
If you'd like to put a finger up to the man, help support your boy Shadow, there's a link down below to buy me a coffee, as well as you'd like to see videos of me bleeding out, different narco groups, cartels giving me shout outs in different parts of Mexico, as well as shipments, other things I can't even put up here. Check it out on Patreon down below in the link. I appreciate it, and as we've been demonetized, I can obviously use your support now to keep this all going. So, adios amigos. So, been demonetized. If you guys would like to support the channel, down below is a link to buy me a coffee, as well become a Patreon member, see videos like this, as well as me bleeding out, shout outs from different narco groups throughout Mexico, lots of things that I can't put up here. Join, become a member on Patreon, you can see those things. Now, Amado Carrillo Fuentes, Lord of the Skies, he was a pioneer, you could say, in that industry. Extremely brutal, head of the Juarez Cartel, for those of you who don't know. And in the video you guys are about to watch, he is partying, basically. You can tell he's relaxed, demeanor of the video and stuff, and blurred out the woman that's with him because she doesn't need to be put in there or out there, her face to the whole world. And there's a lot of mystery, of course, with his death, whether he changed his face. He had a double who ended up dead the same day he disappeared, where he supposedly died on an operating table. Though, there are very trustworthy sources that say he, to this day, lives in Cuba. But there's no way to confirm anything like that. It's not like this guy would come out ever of hiding. I don't even know if you want to call it that if he's in hiding. But his cartel still lives on and very strong so. And for those who don't know, Lord of the Skies was a term coined because the way he transported the drugs in, mass shipments and jets. He had a cartel that ended up becoming extremely brutal and committing atrocities against women in specific. There's thousands and thousands of women that have been disappeared throughout Juarez and through the Chihuahua area. I myself used to live at Niños Héroes in Panama, in Sierra Juarez and Juarez, so I personally know about, some of the stuff that went on there, and it's very brutal. And I want to speak on that because we don't want to glamorize what's, going on here. It looks like he's having fun, but remember all the evil that came out of this person and the decisions they made and the groups they put into power. And their sons, their family still, are involved in it. In fact, one of his sons and his grandson actually ended up dying this year. The son was actually killed here in Sinaloa, and the grandson also died in a plane crash, so it was a little bit odd, the crash. Either way, they're still involved in the business and are still dying because that's what happens when you're involved in that business. You end up dead, in prison, or in extremely bad health. Um, Amado Carrillo Fuentes could be one of the few people, besides Miles Amado, maybe that could say they escaped that. They never touched prison, they didn't lose their health, and they're obviously not dead. But we're talking about millions and millions of people who do this, and maybe two people that came out. So you have a way better chance of winning the lottery, probably. We don't even know how many millions of people have been involved in this business over the course of how long has the narcotics business been going on, right? We can only think of two big ones who made it to the top and stayed there for a while. But greed is tempting, and the other thing is poverty. You know, people will do anything to escape poverty. So check this out. Check out my Patreon. Buy me a coffee. Help me out. I appreciate it. Enjoy, you guys. Adios, and I'll keep in touch with you.